Tonight on the program, we delve into the Icon Group scandal, the story so far, and why people still fall victim to these pyramid schemes. Then a Thai political activist on his award-winning documentary, and a special interview with the EU's ambassador to Thailand. Swadika, I'm Nad Bunag and welcome to This Week with Thai PBS World. We begin the program tonight with the biggest scandal of the week, which is the Icon Group. 18 suspects, including the CEO, have already been arrested on fraud charges after hundreds of people sustained losses when investing in the company, which identifies itself as a direct marketing business. With the company's business suspected of being another pyramid scheme involving a number of high-profile Thai celebrities, it is developing into a major scandal.
กันตถาวร พีชยาวัฒนามนตรี and ยุรนันท์พมรมนตรี These are the Thai celebrities who have suddenly come under fire as they are among the 18 suspects arrested on fraud charges for their alleged involvement in a controversial online business operated by the Icon Group. The business itself is currently under scrutiny because it is suspected to be another pyramid scheme, a form of business which is illegal in Thailand. With these celebrities named as executives of the business, however, the story has risen to a whole new level. Many people have come forward claiming to have been defrauded and to have suffered losses by investing with the company. The celebrities were obliged to publicly deny their involvement with its management and claim that they were only presenters of their products.
คำตอบก็คือวันนี้มินเป็นทั้งพรีเซนเตอร์และเป็นทั้งเขาเรียกว่าผู้รับจ้างในฐานะผู้บริหารฝ่ายสื่อสารองค์กรค่ะหรือถ้าเรียกภาษาแบบบ้านๆเข้าใจง่ายๆก็คือ PR ค่ะ
หน้าที่ของผมคือการโปรโมทสินค้าทุกสินค้าของบริษัทเดียร์คอนกรุ๊ปซึ่งประกอบธุรกิจมาอยู่แล้วก่อนที่จะติดต่อผมมาเป็นภาษาเข้าใจง่ายคือแบรนด์แอมบาสเดอร์ครับทุกสินค้ารวมไปถึงตัวบริษัทด้วย
ตำแหน่งเนี่ยให้เป็นการให้เกียรติมากกว่านะครับเพราะว่าไปเข้าไปแล้วมันจะบอกใครว่าพี่แซมเข้ามาทำอะไรเนี่ยมันก็เหมือนกับเราเป็นผู้ใหญ่ในบริษัทก็งั้นพี่แซมอยู่เป็นตำแหน่งผู้อำนวยการฝ่ายพัฒนาและวิจัยผลิตภัณฑ์แต่ถามว่าตำแหน่งเนี้ยมันให้ตำแหน่งมาให้หน้าที่มาแต่ก็ไม่ได้ให้อำนาจในการตัดสินใจอะไรมาด้วย
Yet videos of them saying they were more than just brand ambassadors and inviting new members to invest in the business resurfaced online. Over 740 people who claim to have sustained losses have filed complaints with the police. Their combined losses are estimated at over 260 million baht. The victims claim that they had attended an initial course on the online direct sales business organized by the Icon Group, and they were eventually persuaded to invest in the company and to become its product dealers. They claimed that the company's products hardly sold, and they were told to recruit new investors to join the company instead. After trying to prove the transparency of the business, the CEO, known as Boss Paul, eventually broke his silence. He appeared on national TV in tears, vowing to compensate the victims. The Icon Group was established in June 2018 with 1 million baht registered capital. It was subsequently increased to 5 million baht in February 2020, then 8 million in July, and to 50 million baht in December of the same year. In 2023, the company recorded 1.8 billion baht in sales and with a net profit of 19.7 million baht. The DSI announced that they are ready to join the investigation if the Consumer Protection Division has sufficient evidence to indicate that the business is actually a pyramid scheme.
While direct marketing businesses are still common, some may be nothing more than a pyramid scheme or or perhaps that should be a scam. These are the red flags to watch out for. So first of all, we have to understand the key differences between legitimate direct selling and pyramid selling. Direct selling businesses would focus more on the products, and of course the earnings mainly come from selling those products, and the quality of them would be their utmost priority. On the other hand, pyramid selling focuses on recruiting new dealers or distributors, also known as a downline. The earnings would come from charging membership fees to new dealers ranging from 1,000 to hundreds of thousands of bahts, with promises that they will get high returns. And one of the main red flags is an effort to convince you with offers that are too good to be true. One example is how they offer very cheap online courses teaching marketing techniques, how to boost ads or edit TikTok videos at only 99 baht, which is simply not possible. Once you get in, this would be where they would eventually persuade you into investing with the company or become one of their dealers. Or they might say something like you will get passive income with high returns if you become their investor or their dealer. Another red flag is how their dealers would emphasize that their lives have improved drastically after being part of their business. And the most common way to convince you is placing buckets of money in front of their products or posting payment slips to prove that their dealers receive income every other day. And some may also show off their pictures of themselves traveling abroad or possessing sports cars or brand name items as if they are screaming to the world how rich they are. And another trick that they would use is telling their stories, such as how they became rich and successful despite coming from poor families. And another red flag is how they would exaggerate about the quality of the products. The truth is, high-quality products need no exaggeration, but those involved in pyramid selling are often found to be selling products of substandard quality or those that don't really work as advertised. These businesses often force their dealers to stock massive quantities of their products without considering whether they could actually sell all of that. The biggest red flag of all, though, is the lack of transparency about the way they run their business, including clarity on the conditions for returning or changing the products if there are defects. One thing we have to mention is that in Thailand, all direct sales businesses must have an operating license from the Office of the Consumer Protection Board, and most importantly, these businesses must not violate the consumer protection law. But regardless of all of this, there are still many other reasons why people still fall for pyramid schemes. Our reporter Kitipat Chusukjit actually talked to some of the victims as they recount their losses from investing in the Icon Group.
Thousands of victims in the Icon Group scandal have filed complaints with police this week, claiming that they didn't receive the promised and advertised returns. Thai PBS People Station program has become a crucial route for the victims of the pyramid scheme to file complaints, seek justice, and to share their stories. Viparat Charan Suk said she lost nearly 500,000 baht after investing in what she believed was a legitimate business venture. Like many others, Viparat was drawn in by promises of high returns. She recounted how the company assured her that her investment would grow quickly.
ช่วงไหนฮะที่เป็นช่วงที่พี่รู้แล้วว่าพี่คือผู้เสียหาย
ระหว่างที่อยู่ก็รู้อ่ะแต่เขามีทางให้เราไงเขามีทางให้เราว่าถ้าเธอสู้ก็คือการยิงแอดทุ่มเงินที่ว่าไปขายรถไปจำนำบ้านขายที่มันเริ่มเกิดขึ้นแล้วเราบอกมีด้วยหรือวะแต่เราก็คิดว่าถ้าอยากจะรวยอย่างเขาอ่ะเราต้องลงทุนระดับนี้นะนั่นน่ะไปเข้าข้างเขาอีกใจตัวเองอะนะฮะ
Viparat joined the scheme at the beginning of 2020 and realized she had become a victim in the middle of the same year. She didn't, however, report it to the police.
อย่าลืมว่าเขามีสินค้าให้เราอันนั้นน่ะเป็นสิ่งที่เราทำอะไรไม่ได้เลยถ้าตัวคนเดียวนะฮะถ้าเราไปเจอบอกเขาหลอกฉันมันมีหน้าที่จะบอกใครหลอกให้มาเอาใครใช้เหรอใครไปจับมือมาให้ลงทุนเหรอโอ้พวกนี้แสบมากพลิกไปพลิกมาเราไม่มีทางทันล่ะเหมือนเห็นบอสพอแสดงไหมฮะช่อง ของคุณกัญชัยเห็นนะแล้วดูอีกตอนเย็นสิคนละคนเลยเนี่ยเขาเป็นกันอย่างนี้นะ
According to a criminologist, most pyramid schemes share the same methodology, attracting investors with commission fees and claims of success, offering passive income by persuading them to recruit new members, and telling compelling or dramatic stories. What makes the Icon Group different from many others is its use of high-profile celebrities to gain credibility.
The CEO of the company use influencers, the actors, the actors, or the high-profile actors to show the public in terms of the credibilities, public trust towards the icon. So when the customer or the victims look at all these profiles of the actor or actress, they believe and they trust the company, and it makes them to invest in this business.
In Viparat's case, even though she knows she is a victim, she still invested more and more.
The CEO and his team use the techniques like a psychological perspective. They just maintain the victims. Just keep working and then you will get the profit at the end. So if you stop working at the moment, you will lose your money. But on the other hand, if you just keep working with the company and shooting or boosting advertisement, you would get richer at the end. Yep. And the CEO and his team also show different kinds of story, like the success story of different people who can earn money.
Even though pyramid schemes have been around for decades, Grisanapong stated that its core methodology has not changed, only the techniques have evolved. People should be aware of this kind of fraud.
To be honest, criminals normally use different techniques to lure people. Yep. For example, in the past, we would heard about like the case of Shan Machamoy, Shan Manokeo, right? But now, social media is very popular. There are different kinds of platforms, and deceivers take benefits from those social medias to promote their company profiles and to seduce new customer to join a pyramid scheme. So if any business organization offer you to earn money by receiving or recruiting new member and charging member fees, it tends to be the pyramid scheme because it's not focused on the product of the company, but it just focused on the member fees.
Gitipat Chun Sukjit, reporting for Thai PBS World.
Now let's talk about the story. The Last Breath of Samyan is a documentary of how students and activists have campaigned to protect a Chinese shrine, the removal of which has been ordered. The documentary recently won the National Film Awards, and one of the co-producers is Netiwit Chotipatpaisan, who is a long-standing political activist. Let's find out more with Warisara Sahan.
Between these construction sites, in the heart of Bangkok, there is a small shrine to the Chinese goddess Masu, who has watched over the Samyan Thai-Chinese community for over centuries. The shrine now is under threat though, as an order has been issued to remove it. Some student activists are now fighting for its preservation and are campaigning in a very creative way.
Arisana Rojanapryk is one of the believers who visits the shrine for the second time after she heard about the order for the shrine to be removed.
Well, if it must be removed, they have to think about it's belief and faith of the local people already. I would be sad if it's not the same place because, the story and the legend of the place already been here.
In May 2020, the Property Management Department of Chulalongkorn University, or PMCU, ordered that the premises be vacated for new construction projects, which include residential and commercial properties. The own tenants of this plot were small businesses and this shrine. Many university students and activists, however, disagree with PMCU's plan, so they are campaigning to save the shrine. Netiwit Chotipat Paisan, who is among the group leading this campaign, made a documentary film called The Last Breath of Samyan.
เราแทบจะไม่มีอะไรสู้เขาได้เลยนะครับเราก็หวังว่าเนี่ยเราจะทำหนังให้เสร็จเร็วๆขณะที่ถ้าศาลเจ้ายังอยู่ได้ตอนนั้นจะดีมากนะเพื่อให้คนได้มีโอกาสได้ดูแล้วก็มาร่วมต่อสู้กับเราหรือว่าตอนนั้นถ้าไม่ทันจริงๆอย่างน้อยคนก็จะได้รู้ว่ามีประวัติศาสตร์ชุมชนเนี่ยที่ครั้งหนึ่งเคยอยู่ที่นี่
The film tells the story of the students who campaigned to protect the shrine from PMCU's demolition order. Netiwit was one of the co-producers.
ผมก็คิดว่าเราในฐานะนิสิตคนหนึ่งเราก็ต้องเป็นปากเป็นเสียงต้องพูด
Netiwit has just finished his bachelor degree in political science at Chulalongkorn University. Since high school, he has always been an activist on social issues, such as campaigning against mandatory military service. From activists to filmmakers, he and his friends saw movies as a powerful tool.
ผมเนี่ยก็เป็นแอคทิวิสต์นะครับแล้วก็เรารู้จักประเด็นปัญหาสังคมเยอะแยะไปหมดเรื่องศาลเจ้าแม่ทับทิมก็เป็นเรื่องหนึ่งนะครับดังนั้นเนี่ยเราก็คิดว่าการทำหนังเนี่ยจะเป็นเครื่องมืออันทรงพลังมากในการต่อสู้ในฐานะที่เราเป็นแอคทิวิสต์คนหนึ่ง
โปรเจกต์สารคดีเนี่ยมันก็มาทีหลังแต่ที่ว่าเราก็หาวิธีสื่อสารแล้วก็เขียนบทความมีทั้งแบบลองเขียนบทความมีแบบว่าให้สัมภาษณ์สื่อตรงนู้นตรงนี้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับแต่ว่าก็รู้สึกว่ามันก็จะมีคนที่แบบยังไม่ค่อยรู้เรื่องนี้เท่าไหร่เพราะฉะนั้นก็เลยลองดูว่าสัญญาลองทำสารคดีดูไหมเพราะว่ามันจะเป็นวิธีหนึ่งที่อาจจะสื่อสารกับคนโดยแมสนะครับได้มากขึ้น
After the movie came out, more people of all ages visited the shrine.
มีเรื่องตลกเล็กๆก็คือกับตอนแรกครับที่สารคดีฉายเสร็จปุ๊บคนมาเยอะมากแล้วก็พี่นกเนี่ยนั่งอยู่ในศาลก็บอกว่ามันเหมือนสมัยก่อนเลยที่แบบว่าสมัยก่อนที่ชุมชนยังอยู่คนมันเยอะอย่างนี้เลยแกบอกควันทูบเยอะมากอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแกบอกแกก็นั่งไปแล้วแกก็แบบน้ำตาไหลบอกว่าเฮ้ยพี่นกซึ้งหรอแกบอกไม่ควันทูบมันเยอะแล้วน้ำตาแกไหลเพราะควันทูบ
The Last Breath of Samyan is also to debut on the international stage.
สารคดีเรื่องนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะเอาไปฉายที่ต่างประเทศด้วยก็คือจะไปฉายที่อเมริกานะครับแล้วก็เกาหลีก็มีคนสนใจมีหลายประเทศสนใจมาก
พี่นก or Pen Prapha Ploy Si Suai is the fourth generation caretaker of the shrine. After the demolition order, she and her family were sued by PMCU for 4.6 billion baht for damage to the premises.
คือเราไม่กล้าที่จะคิดว่าถ้าเผื่อเราย้ายออกไปแล้วเนี่ยจะไปอยู่ตรงไหนหาตึกเช่าได้ไหมหาที่อยู่ได้ไหมหาได้เราก็ต้องดูด้วยว่าเราสู้ราคาไหวไหมอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะพี่หวังขอให้ได้อยู่ตรงนี้ตลอดไป
This is the movie debut from activists such as Netiwit and Sethanan, and it has won a National Film Award. He insists on standing by Pinok and the Mazu Shrine of Samyan.
ดังนั้นในชีวิตผมเนี่ยถึงผมอาจจะไม่ได้อยู่แถวนี้เช่นผมไปเรียนต่อต่างประเทศแต่ถ้าผมยังมีความสนใจปัญหาสังคมผมก็เป็นนักเคลื่อนไหวดังนั้นเราไม่มีวันเลิกเป็นนักเคลื่อนไหวหรอก
PMCU declined our request for an interview, citing the ongoing litigation. Warisala Sehan reporting for Thai PBS World.
Moving on to international relations, to strengthen collaboration with the European Union across various sectors, Thailand has signed a partnership and cooperation agreement with the EU. While both economies aim to foster strategic partnerships and dialogue under this agreement, Thailand hopes to expedite the Schengen visa exemption and the FTA process. In a recent interview with the EU ambassador to Thailand, Frank Han Shi found out more about these developments.
Traveling to some European countries without a visa might become a reality for Thai citizens, as the government has signed a Partnership and Cooperation Agreement, or PCA, with the European Union, moving a step closer to Schengen area visa exemption. Both economies are aiming at enhancing their strategic partnership and increasing dialogue across various areas, such as increasing trade volumes, forging democratic values, and facilitating visa exemption negotiations. The ambassador of the European Union in Thailand told Thai PBS World that the new visa system has been advantageous for Thai travelers even before exemption is accomplished.
The first thing I would say is that this is a very legitimate question which Thailand raises with us. Already today, with the new visa regime that we adopted some time ago, the new visa code, Thai visitors to the European Union benefit from the easier multi-entry visas which are available.
When asked if the exemption could be expedited, the ambassador said that, however, the only way is for Thai visitors to maintain a good track record.
I think nothing for Thailand to do in preparation except to ensure that when Thai visitors come to Europe, they get their visas. Hopefully, and I'm sure that they all will comply with their visa requirements and so on, and in that way build up a good track record of not having Thai visitors overstaying the visa and so on and having to get sorted out. So keep up good work and good behavior, and I'm sure that will be helpful.
Another crucial goal is to secure a free trade agreement, or FTA, with the EU. While Thailand maintains a strong trade volume with the bloc, which ranks third in terms of foreign direct investment, the ambassador said that an FTA still needs time for negotiations.
They are going well. We have had 3 rounds of negotiations, and next month we will have the 4th round of negotiations taking place here in Bangkok. The report I get from our negotiators is that the Thai delegation is very well prepared, is very well engaged, and we have been very pleased with the progress made on the issues on the table so far.
Under the PCA, democratic values are what the EU accentuates. Despite the coup in 2014, the ambassador noted that the democratic development in Thailand has been recognized, adding that the EU is expecting continued collaboration with Thailand on this front.
And you see that through the signing of the PCA. You also see that through the relaunching of the FTA negotiations. So this is part of a process of progress. It's normal in any process that sometimes processes are messy. Sometimes there are setbacks on the way. But we have every confidence that this process back towards democracy will continue in Thailand.
Frank Kanshi reporting for Thai PBS World.
We'll end the program with arts and culture. In this episode of Waltz, the Bangkok International Festival of Dance and Music recently featured a rare male-dominated ballet, Spartacus, showcasing the challenging choreography of Russian ballet. Let's find out more with Mini Natasha.
Today, I'm going to unveil a secret behind a Russian ballet that's going to perform here in Bangkok, Thailand.
what's happening behind the curtains an hour before the show. Excitement is building as preparations unfold backstage for the performance of Spartacus, showcasing the challenging choreography of Russian ballet here in Bangkok. But before we take a peek behind the curtains, it's important to note that this world-renowned show reflects more than just entertainment. It highlights Bangkok's capabilities as a cultural hub of ASEAN.
We are one of the major cultural capitals of the world. We compete with New York, with Paris, with Vienna, with Salzburg.
Wow.
Yeah, Bangkok. Yes, we have an amazing hall. We've got amazing program. We have an amazing audience. So what else? What more? What better?
About the show tonight of Spartacus, what should we looking forward to? What the highlights of the show?
So actually, you know, this is my favorite show for this season, right, Spartacus? Not because there's like 80 naked men on stage, but no, because usually we're so used to seeing ballet being very dainty and lots of beautiful women on stage, you know, beautifully choreographed. But now we've got a beautiful choreography, a good group of, like I said, 80 men dancing. So it's very powerful, a lot of energy, a lot of strength, a lot of testosterone in the room. But the music is just so beautiful, so romantic. Even though there's captivity, there's slavery, you know, you still find elements of romance. And you can really feel it. It's really, really unique.
Okay, we talk about a family level. How about a government level?
Yes.
What can Thai government can do more to attract tourists?
You know, of course, to support the festival. Right. We've always been asking for government support. And whilst many factions of the government do support us, you know, we'd like, you know, the government of Thailand to support us because it is not just our festival. It is Thailand's festival. And we want the government to take pride and talk about the festival. You know, when they promote Thailand, look what we have in Thailand. We have this amazing festival. All these artists come from all over the world. They come to Thailand. They select to come to Thailand. They don't go to any of the neighboring countries. They come to Thailand.
The ambitious aim to become a cultural hub also face several challenges, one of which is the performance venue itself, which needs to be able to host a large show.
So this goes back to our discussion that we do have a hall that's great, but it's adequate. Okay. We need something bigger, deeper.
Well, obviously, yes, and this is something very important. For example, when we were discussing the repertoire, I mean, we have a lot of different productions, operas and ballets, and some of them are with video projection. So you can have a front video projection and you can have rear video projection. In order to have rear video projection, you're supposed to have really large backstage space.
And this is one that's not enough.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we have to bring a different performance.
Yes.
So now the performances are based on what the stage can accept. This is the sadness.
So now I'm going to talk with the performers and to ask them how difficult it is to perform.
Можете, пожалуйста, рассказать, насколько сложны ваши партии вот в спектакле сегодня и в целом, что вы ожидаете от спектакля?
Мы, как всегда, сделаем свою работу прекрасно и хорошо, я в этом уверен. Но по поводу сложности спектакля, я думаю, 10 из 10.
Well, we'll do our job the best way as usually, and about the difficulty of this performance, well, it is 10 out of 10. It is very difficult. Спасибо большое. И позвольте еще один вопрос. Что вы чувствуете, выступая здесь, в Бангкоке?
Большая честь работать на этой площадке, в этом городе и участвовать в этом фестивале.
This is great honor for us to dance on this stage, in this theater, in Bangkok, and participate in this beautiful festival. Thank you.
Let's dance.
Okay, and how about you, please?
Я чувствую приятное волнение.
Well, I am joyfully nervous.
Okay.
And that was such a beautiful choreography indeed. And that wraps up tonight's edition of This Week with Thai PBS World. Join us every Friday at 10:30 p.m. only on Thai PBS. And don't forget to follow us on social media and our website, thaipbsworld.com, for all the latest updates about Thailand as well as analyses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. สวัสดีค่ะ